Hello, PTC Hayward here, doing a Solforge video on my PC because I left my iPad at a friend's and I want to play some Solforge, so I had to reset my whole computer or play it on the phone. It's not that good on the phone. I'm just going to do a draft. It's a basic draft video. What? How am I in a draft? This is an old draft. I made this. This is the draft that I finished this morning. Oh no, it's not. I started a new draft. I totally forgot about this. Well, today I'm finishing off a draft, which I'd totally forgotten about. So let's see what's in my deck. So I remember this one has a bunch of underdrops, some Venom Fangs, which are nice for kind of multiple lane stuff, 2 Etherphages, which is good because I didn't get a... Oh, I did get a Seal of Deepwood. Man, this is not the video I intended to make, but this is what you're getting. So very exciting times all around. 2 Corpulent Shamblers, 2 Duskspire Zombies, which are not that great, but even the level 1 with a Seal of Deepwood on it still gets Regenerate 4, which is pretty nice. A Dissolve, because I got the 2 Venom Fangs. That's a good way of dealing with any big creature that I need to deal with. Asperian Steel Plate, which doesn't... I got mainly because it was heroic, and I don't think there was anything else particularly good in the pack. So it doesn't have the allied armor, but it's got a bit of heal. Probably won't play that, but there it is. Just an underdrop, or I guess if I could play him. Seal of Tarsus to potentially deal with any Seal of Deepwood. Organ Harvester to deal with Seal of Deepwood. There's a lot of cards that I just get to deal with Seal of Deepwood. I totally thought I'd make this deck. Pterodon Mauler, just solid card at every level. Savage Oath, as you saw last video, if you watched that, pretty much won it for me, so not a bad little card. Berserk Frostmane. This was, I think, my first pick, and I got it mainly to get into Necrium because I'm still riding the Necrium Utera boat. Is she wearing like a full dress and then bits her off, and then it's just basically nipple covers? And I've never used her. I was curious to see. It's just mainly for the -2, -2, -4, -4, -6. Oh, sorry. They get -2, I get +2. They get -4, I get +4. They get -6, I get +6. Just to see if that works. I probably won't end up using it. Neurali Symbiote, I really like. There's nothing special about it, but I like it. Seal of Deepwood is a no-brainer. I think I got that like in the 3rd last pick. Shardbound Invoker is a very nice underdrop. Deathseeker as a chump blocker if I need it. Dissient Siphon wins games. Chiselhearth Archer, a bit of mobility hate. Stout Hide Stegodon, because I saw someone use this really well with Seal of Deepwood, so I thought I'd grab it. Death Current. I know this is not as good as getting to see me make the picks, but this is all we got, because apparently I'm in the draft already. Death Current's a nice little, potentially anti-Deepwood card, or just a good little destroying card. Rider of the Grimgaunt can make creatures go out of control, but I don't think there's anything particularly good to go on it. Dire Hound is a no-brainer, it's just a really solid card. Gravebond Gluttons, really nice. And Gloomspire Worm, and I remember in my one that I did win, I was just ahead from start to finish, and he just had an empty deck, so I actually played Gloomspire Worm level 2, which I don't do very often. My first turn was Gloomspire Worm becoming an 8/8 against an empty board, and then he played the new Aloyan Overload card that lets you level up cards. So he was playing late game. He was playing late game cards, and I just hit him with so many cards that he couldn't do a thing. My first play was Gloomspire Worm on an empty board, making him an 8/8, and then Seal of Deepwood on him, giving him a 9/9 to deal with, and I just kept on dropping Etherphages, and just, it's crazy. It was a crazy time. Me first, so I'm going to discard... How do I discard that? There we go. Discard a Seal of Deepwood. Although Etherphage is also a very tempting play there, I'm going to go with the much safer, arguably, play. So I got some underdrops. I got a nice little regen guy. I got my Organ Harvester who... Let's see what he plays. Oh right, well I definitely want to play a freaking Organ Harvester just to take that guy out, and also future plays. So he's playing a pretty heavy fast deck with Seal of Deepwood. So I want to level this guy up so I can A, kill that card, and B, I could have even played that in empty lane, but I'm okay to use it as a blocker. A, to take that out, and B, to like have him ready to take out future Seal of Deepwood cards. Ooh, Utera Packmaster, very nice. he would almost certainly be happy with that, I suspect. In fact, I might use the Organ Harvest to take out the Packmaster. I can just block this guy now that I think about it. I don't really have anything particularly to block it with. Let's go with a Dusk Spire. That's always a nice one to level. I'll block him with a Mantis. And I'll battle to get that 2 damage through, which can and has made all the difference in previous games. I'll take him out before he can start buffing cards, and I think that's a pretty solid second turn. I'm probably going to go Graveborn Corpulent Shambler, because I just really want to get bodies on the board at this stage, I think. Unless, like, there's some amazing play I can make with Rite of the Grimgaunt. I can't really imagine that. Cool. That's fine. I mean, I could chuck... If I chuck a Savage Oath on... Oh, he's the wrong colour. Never mind. Well, you block both levels of that. And let's just flat out block the Pterodon Mauler. I'm pretty happy to 1-1 at this stage. We've both got a Seal of Deepwood coming up, but I've got cards to deal with it more than he does. I wish I'd seen one of my other phages in level 1 just so I could start taking out his Deepwood before he sees each level, but now it is obviously too late. This is the new consistent guy. He's good. I don't know, I always think he's not that good, but he is pretty good. Oh, second Seal of Deepwood, very scary. Look, I think I'm gonna Death Current in the hope of getting rid of this guy. Nope, that's okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna Graveborn Glutton in an empty lane. That's okay. It's so annoying. If you don't get these leveled on level, then they're just useless against Seal of Deepwood. I mean, they're not useless because I might play this one this time just to start being able to deal with that, but it means it doesn't become really useful until player rank 4, which is a pity. I'll probably Discian Siphon to take him out, and probably Etherphage. Yeah, I can't. Ooh, that is probably. Oh right, putting it on that. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to Etherphage and then Discian Siphon to ensure that both of these trade. He had no level 1 cards. Let's take it off that and put it on that. This does mean that he's got 2 Seal of Deepwoods. It's going to come down to that, isn't it? Damn it. So uninteresting. Well, I'm going to go with my level 2s here. Go on, chuck a Seal of Deepwood on it. You know you want to. I'm going to chump block this guy, and I could just normal block this guy, but then if he draws the Seal of Deepwood, which he will pretty soon, I'm pretty screwed. So I'm just going to have to chuck him in an empty lane. I wish I'd love to be able to get use out of my Dissolve, but I haven't seen the right cards for it. That's okay. Probably going to go Corpulent Shambler, Seal of Deepwood. Just ignore this guy unless he gets super buffed. Super buffed. If he gets super buffed, I'll probably block him with the Organ Harvest. I'll probably kill him off with the Organ Harvest. Yeah, I think this one's going to go to him purely because of his double Deepwood, which is annoying, but also pretty much a fact. What do I want to do here? Okay, Corpulent Shambler, chuck Seal of Deepwood in my Organ Harvester, just make a huge Organ Harvester. Means I'm ignoring a lot of damage, but also, yeah, I mean, I don't really want to use my Organ Harvester until I know what he's going to chuck his Seal of Deepwood on. So I might as well pound through as much damage as I can at this stage. Like I said, I'm 95% sure I've lost this one. I cannot really see me coming back from him having 3 consistent cards, one of which has huge armor and 2 of which are Seal of Deepwood. So I'm probably going to block something with my Dusk Spire. 16 means that... Ooh, it's pretty nasty. I'll probably chump block him. with a, I don't know, Stouthide Stegosaurus, I guess. Who's the hardest one to kill? Probably him, because he's going to get bigger and I'll regen that health back. Let's hope he doesn't draw his next Seal of Deepwood, which would spell game in a way that it's already pretty much been spelled, but you can, you can dream, you can live in hope. There's my Seal of Deepwood. Yeah, there's really no good combination of cards that I can play here. I pretty much lost it as soon as he played a second Seal of Deepwood in level 1. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. Leave a comment with what I could and should be doing better. Yeah, there's the second one. Not much can be done about that. I can Corpulent Shambler and just try to chump block a lot. I mean, I might as well just try to race for damage. I've got nothing else I can really do. He doesn't have any killing cards, so... Oh, actually, that's pretty nice. Puts me ahead on health, him ahead on having Seal of Deepwood, which is, frankly, what it comes down to. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm expected to do at this stage. Expected is the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Venom Fang will take out that fun guy if I can. Well, no, it won't, because it'll get a plus whatever. Plus 2 at level 2. It's going to attack and then chuck a second blocker down, I'm guessing. Zillion Direhound might be able to get me something. But, I mean, yeah, when it comes down to it, he's going to draw his frickin' Seal of Deepwood and put through Fatal. So it doesn't matter, which is a very sad fact. So I might as well just try to stop as much damage as I can. Which means doing this. Yeah, the second he draws the Seal of Deepwood, he puts on his Shimmerfang and wins the game. If he doesn't draw it, then I'm very lucky, because... No, he just needs to chump block Dusk Spire and draw it next turn. Oh, he needs to block him twice, so there is a chance. Okay, that was an incredibly stupid play. That was just mind-bogglingly stupid. I mean, he's probably still won, but still, that was really dumb. Why would he do that? Seal of Tarsus means that he stays alive, and I level up a Seal of Tarsus. But I think I just want threats on the board. Do I? Maybe I want to... Let's try that. I don't know if that was the right play. I genuinely am unsure. I've already been handed a pretty nice blessing from the gods. Because now, if he can't win this turn, I don't think he can stop me from winning, because... Oh, no, he can. If he can block... I'm really curious now. Okay, well that was a very fortunate win. You know how I said 95%? Hadn't taken into account him not just winning, because he could have. He could have just put the Seal of Deepwood on his card that was on offensive and unblocked and just won the game. Decided not to, so thanks for that. No complaints from my end. Weird. Frankly, just a really strange mistake to make. Zamon. If I do this, does it expand the background in the video? Yeah, it does too. Ah. Yeah, oh, it's my turn. Sorry. Sorry, Zamon. Thinking probably Duskspire Zombies, the only card to play here that makes sense. Like Deathseeker maybe, but frankly Deathseeker's a very uninteresting card, so I'm going to go Duskspire. Because my big Duskspire did me really well last time. And just hope that they don't have a crazy good deck like the last person did. And also hope that they make misplays like the last person did. Really, I just want to play the last guy again. No, I don't. He had a really good deck. Play here is almost certainly going to be Corpulent Shambler, and He's playing big cards, so I really just want to block at this stage. Let's see, Corpy, if I chuck him over here, he takes that out. And what are you level to? I've never actually leveled one of these. 11-6. That's not great, especially against Tempest. So you become 9-8, which is pretty bad also. Definitely want to... so it's really between these two. I'll go with the Ambusher, but his health is just so low, and Tempest has a lot of little snipey cards. Should I take the risk? No. I'm going to play it safe with an Umbragum Mantis. The first time I have ever played one of those in play level 1, I think. I could be wrong there. So I'm going to chuck Seal of Deepwood on probably a Stout Hide, possibly a Dusk Spire, depending on what I can get away with. I can't imagine I'll get away with a Dusk Spire. He seems to be playing a pretty aggro deck. Let me know if you see any flagrant misplays. I always like hearing from people about what they think I could be doing differently. There's his Stout Hide staggered on. Oh, what was that? Was that the shard? Yeah, Lycian shard. Cool. See, I don't want to put too much damage on that because it just won't do anything. Should I ignore it until level up? Maybe. Maybe I should. I mean, if I do 4 damage now, it's just going to do... Let's see, if I can do 5 damage now, and then it's his turn, and then I've just got to do another 9 damage before level up, which is possible, but unlikely. Or I could just snipe at it with a Zillion Direhound. Yeah, I might... I hate playing an Overload card in play level 1, but I really just don't want that to spiral out of control. So I'm going to do this, and then chuck a Seal of Deepwood on it, meaning that they most likely trade. Not guaranteed, but most likely they will trade. I've leveled up a really good consistent card, and in order to be able to afford to do that, I had to play my Overload card. I'm probably going to go Etherphage, Dissi, and Siphon here. I'm struggling to imagine a situation where I don't. Oh, nice. Good play. Damn. Because I was going to Dissi and Siphon that to death and just have a 6-1. But no, I shall not have that. I will still Dissi and Siphon at death. Let's go there. He's going to dodge his Razor Tooth out of the way, but that's okay. Savage Oath is gone. And I'm pretty sure this is the best play. Yeah, Dissi and Siphon's just so good. It's foolish not to level it. Especially because that thing's about to grow really big. The alternative would have been, I guess, Corpulent Shambler. Oh well. Let's go with that. He's probably going to move that out of the way and just have a bunch of creatures on offensive, but I can survive. I can and will survive that, so that's okay. This will become a, what, 6-7? Yes. So Venom Fanging it won't do much good. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go Venom Fang and then Seal of Deepwood, I guess. Unless he bashed that into Etherphage, which I would be totally fine with. That would be a A-OK move as far as I'm concerned. Dissi and Siphon level 2 would have been a really lovely draw here. Oh no, actually not that good, never mind. So we're probably going to go Venom Fang, poisoning that dude. And Seal of Deepwood on the Venom Fang, I guess, yeah. Okay, right now I'm ahead in terms of cards just because I got my Deepwood leveled. Holy shit, it shouldn't make this much difference, but it absolutely does. So I just want to basically stay alive, which against Tempest can be pretty tricky. But I've got a pretty good board state there. Not great. Definitely not great, but pretty good. I'd really like to get a Dissi and Siphon. Shardbound Invoker's pretty good as well. Frostfang's just going to move across and kill my thing. Yep, 3 damage. I mean, Chiselhearth Archer is not a bad play against Frostfang, just generally. But I really want to play my Etherphage and my Shardbound. I think those are definitely the picks. So I was playing Etherphage against the Frostfang and Shardbound against whatever else I'm threatened with. And Shardbound might actually let my Venom Fang stay alive another turn, which would be really lovely. Etherphage is not that much of a priority, but it just gives me that little bit of edge, and it's also a big creature. Chiselhearth is nice, and it levels really nicely, 8 and then 16, but so far I don't think he's had enough mobility for me to be that worried about it. He's had... yeah. Oh, the Razor Tooth, actually. Okay. Considering that Razor Tooth, Chiselhearth is not a poor play. It'll take out that Frostfang and survive, and I can even buff it with a Shardbound Invoker. Or I could... if I could... okay, I'm probably going to go Chiselhearth here, targeting that, meaning it can't move. And then Shardplate buffing itself would survive and take that out. But the trouble is this thing can move over and do, what, 7 damage. And I can't stop that if I want to play the... oh, right. Well, okay. That's okay then. In that case, yeah, I'm going to go with Chiselhearth, targeting the Frostfang Maiden. And then Shardbound buffing itself. Because now my this Frostfang can't actually move over and do anything. It means I'm taking damage from the Venom Fang, but that was... yeah, I really just want to stay ahead of damage at this stage, which I'm not doing particularly well. Etherphage should be a nice little play there. I'm hoping he doesn't have anything to buff that Venom Fang, because that would be really annoying, to be honest. Probably just going to move this over and strike me for some more damage, and I'll chump block. I'll block that with the other phage. I'll eat that with the other phage. See what he's got in his hand, and then consider a Savage Oath. Maybe. I can't really imagine that being the best play. Savage Oath on the other phage would make it big with Breakthrough, and that Breakthrough could come in handy. Oh, nice. Shardbound. Sorry, I was looking at emails. Shardbound buffing that Frostfang is a very nice play. So, as you can see, it's really hard to stay ahead of damage against Tempest, especially in combo with... let's see. Okay, can't do anything about that, but I can definitely take these two out, and these two are the annoying ones at the moment. If I play the Etherphage... here he gets to survive, and then just chump block that, really. I think that's the best play. Die, Frost Shutter, whatever. Now, you go from a 9-8 to a 14-13, so that's +5, +5. You go from a... so that's +7, +7 if done right, which I think I would prefer, so I'm going to level that up. Means not having as many level 3s, but at the moment I'm just really trying to stay on top of not dying. Even though I don't really have any good threats out. That's a really bad hand. So I can't even block him, because if I block him I'll just get all his health back. So I've just got this Dusk Spire, which I guess I can put against the Shardbound Invoker and just hope to draw my Seal of Deepwood level 3. I don't have a lot of confidence in this one. I think I've lost this just because I can't stay on top of his creatures. Currently my play is Dusk Spire Zombie here, Graveborn Glutton and Empty Lane, and that's a pretty poor play. He'll probably chump block this, probably block this with something big, and I might just chuck a Graveborn, or if I need to, a Nirali against that. Oh, that's annoying. That's a weird play. So, I'm going to go Dusk Spire Zombie here and Nirali Ambusher here, so he has to kill that off before I get really big. Does mean I'm taking, what, 14, 25 damage at a time when I can't afford to take 25 damage, but I don't have a lot of choices, so I'm just going to go for it and really hope that I draw ridiculously well, because I've got some freaking huge creatures to go against, and not really much I can go against them with. Dissonant Siphon would be nice. Shardbound Invoker is pretty nice. That takes out playing the Corpulent Shambler here and then Shardbound Invoker here, buffing it, takes both of those out, which is something I was really worried about. Presuming he doesn't buff that Stout Hide, which he totes can. This thing's... he has Seal of Deepwood that he's playing very late. Oh, damn it! That's so annoying. Okay, I might have to keep on ignoring this sharp stout hide, which I really can't afford to do. But oh, okay, that's fine. That's good. You're +5, I believe. So you would mean that this guy gets taken out. Yeah. I'm gonna play this here, buffing this to take those two out and leave me with Duskspire. Corpulent Shambler here will eventually take that out. Oh no, wait, I'm okay. So it means that the Cadrus is left on 1 health, which is not as good as it being dead, but I'm okay with it because it means I get to take out the majority of the threats. Fangwood Bear, what are you level to? 16, so it's got a bunch of very scary cards coming up. I've got my Seal of Deepwood level 3. Duskspire Zombie is pretty nice. Death Current I can't really see myself using. So I'm probably going to chump block something and play my Duskspire here. Or if there's something big, I'll play my Duskspire in front of the big one and Stout Hide or Symbiote here. Symbiote. Probably Stegodon, because Stegodon's ability works at all levels. Sorry, I'm talking very fast. I hope this makes sense. I'm a bit nervous. He's very close to gotting me dead. It's in his best interest at the moment to ignore this, but I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's going to block it. Wow, that's a good move for him. Holy shit, that's scary. Okay, that's probably got it for him. That's a really, really good move. I'm not even annoyed. I'm just impressed at how perfect that move is for him. That's 18 damage, leaving me on 9. So if you can buff them or if you can do any direct damage, that's game. Yeah, so that's game. I can't do anything about that. Which is a pity, because I had what I thought was quite a nice little deck. Yeah. No, Tempest, it's really hard to stay on top of the damage that they can just push through. My deck just started to all come together, but it wasn't to be. Even this last turn would have meant that I could survive, because I could just keep on no, I would have been dead no matter what. That's okay, good game. Well done, Zamon. Let's see if I can make this a 3-1. What could I have done better in that game? I feel like I was trying to just like take as little damage as possible, but I just couldn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there were a few times when I could have taken less damage and just didn't. I might rewatch this. I don't rewatch my games very often, which is probably a bad form, but I might rewatch that game just to see what I could have done better. Yeah. Let me know any comments you have on what I could have done better, because I feel like that was very close. And had I drawn better, possibly leveling up that hunter was a bit gimmicky. Putting so much reliance on Seal of Deepwood, perhaps also a bad play. Like leveling up that zombie that I kept on leveling. Yeah, it's interesting. Because I was versing Tempest, I should possibly have not ever let myself depend on creatures with low health. Ored Nodkin. What an awful name. Oh, Red Nodk Sin. No. There's no good way of pronouncing that. Okay, let's start off strong with the Pterodon Mauler. Let's go Etherphage first. So, this is what I didn't do. Last time I should have been like, ooh. Let's take out the Spirit Leash. I should have gone, he's got this, which means I'm going to be facing big creatures in level 2. So, while it's tempting to play this, because I know I'm going to be facing big levels in level 2, big creatures in level 2, I should be playing my Mauler. So I'm going to do that. That's what I didn't do last time, and I feel I possibly suffered for. Another Etherphage, very nice. What did he have? He had... Yeah, so he's playing... It's a mirror match in terms of factions. Sorrow Harvester and Organ Harvester. So he's preparing for me having... Oh, that's annoying. So if I play the Etherphage here, he's just going to sacrifice this to kill it, and this guy stays alive, which is annoying. If I play it here, he's going to trade them off, which is fine. Yeah, look, I'm going to go it. Even though I know what play it's going to result in, I'm going to do it nonetheless. And I'm going to go Venom Fang here, poisoning the Sorrow Harvester. Now, he's letting me get a lot of damage too, so I can push that advantage. I'm in a pretty good spot. Right, he's, okay, cool. Thank you very much for that. That made my video a little bit shorter than I expected, but I'm not going to complain about a 3-1 for no particularly good reason. Daily third win, complete tournament. I'm pretty happy with my drafting lately. I'm 3-1ing and 4-0ing pretty regularly, which is nice. Yeah, okay, I know what the reward is. I just want to, which is pretty nice considering I've been away from the meta for so long. It's good to know that I can have a break and still maintain my drafting skills. Admittedly, I got lucky in 2 of those games. One where he just gave up and one where he just totally misplayed. So that should have probably been a 3-0, but I was pretty happy a 1-3. I was pretty happy with my plays throughout. Let's see what we got. Sorry, my brain's turned off. I just realised how hungry I am. I'm going to have some food after I open this pack. Cool, nothing particularly exciting in there, but still some nice cards. What am I still missing? Let's have a look. I think I'll do this at the end of every video, but I always forget. Let's go unowned, please. Lightning Worm is unowned, no. All of the 2.2, 2.3 legendaries that I don't have. Sonic Burst, which is a common that I still inexplicably don't have. Nixium Alamancer, which I always forget what it is. I just want to look at it. I don't actually. Oh, I always run into this trouble on the PC. I just want to look at the card, please. Please, may I look? There we go. That's right. This is the kind of interesting little card. Auratak Battlebrand, which is the card that I really want. I still don't have any of. I can't craft it, so I'll just have to wait for it to rock up. Yeah. And I've still got my 15 tickets because I'm 3-1ing. I've not needed to buy any tickets. So I've got a bunch of gold, which I could, I could spend on what's in the store. I think it's Iron Maiden. I do really want Iron Maiden, but it's so expensive to buy them direct. I don't think I want to do that. Look at that. That's so much. What's that in actual dollars? So 30,000. Oh, 30,000 is 100. So 10,000 is about $30. So it's about $10, which is actually not too bad. For some reason, I had it in my head that 76 was about 7,600 was about $76, but it's not. It's a third of that. So it's about $10, which honestly, for a card that I really want and don't have any way of reliably getting, is not that bad. I really do want this a lot. Let's see. So these are not that expensive. These are about $8. You know what? I'm going to buy 3 Secrets of Solace legendary chests because I am complaining about not having these legendaries. Let's see what I pull. I am complaining. That's right. I'm just kind of stockpiling my silver. I figure I'll probably craft some legendaries sooner rather than later. Nephrax! Very nice. I don't know what this card does particularly. Oh, right, this guy. This guy's cool. I want to kind of put together a weird sacrificey deck with him, see if that works. With him and Yuru, I think it'd be a fun combo. Nice. What else we got? Still none of that Auratek card I want. Dozer, I think I got a few Dozers now. I should have actually looked more at what I didn't have. So yeah, I might put together a Dozer deck. And finally, for my last $8, Grimgaunt Doom Rider. Very nice. Okay, that was pretty fun. Still don't have the card that I want, but that's okay. Okay, cool. So I've got some nice little legendaries in there. No double legendary packs, but you can't have everything. Anyway, that's all from me. I was going to put together a constructed deck, but I really want that card that I don't have yet, so I might wait for that. And I'll probably just make some more draft videos. Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you for watching me draft and fluke my way to a 3-1 where I really didn't deserve it. Hope you have a good life, and hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think I could do better. Let me know any requests, and I will, starting next week, I'll start taking requests for videos. So if you really want to see me in this unlegendary format, and enough people request it, I'll do it. If you really want to see me, I don't know, play against someone, let me know, and I'll do it. In the meantime, I'm done. Peter out.